Hello everyone, I'm Debbie Indahart Giordano of Master Brokers. Welcome to my weekly update. We're almost wrapping up 2023, so if I don't see you, Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays to you and your family. So let's talk about three great topics. I've got current interest rates here, which I've dipped and gone down in the last 60 days, which is great news. Got average home pricing for Milpitas. And then I want to share with you the open house activity that I had this past weekend, and then wrap it up with three questions that are important to sellers that they ask when I go to an interview. So first of all, let's talk about interest rates. Today, the 30-year fixed is at 6.64%, and the 15-year fixed is at 6.15. You know, we were seeing rates well above 7%. So we've seen a great decrease, and it's really, really helping to bring in buyer activity. So on that note, let me share with you the two open houses I had this weekend. 94 Park Place in Milpitas. It's a 2-bedroom, 2.5-bath condo, about a little over 1,200 square feet near the Great Mall. It's been remodeled, new flooring, new carpeting, fresh paint, really cleaned up, looks really, really nice. Price point on that is $888,000. I had 22 families through on Saturday, so people are out looking. Of course, that's a great price point for an entry-level housing in this current market. And then I had 1768 Shenandoah Avenue in Milpitas open on Sunday, yesterday. And that price point is $1,298,888. And sure to form, the buyers just came in droves. About 70 plus families came through on that one. As you know, I've shared with you, I've decided to price Shenandoah in same price that I did for the property on Moonlight Way just a month ago in the Pines. That was also at 1,298. So I knew that that was a real driving price point for that. I'm expecting at the end of the day, we're going to do one more open house and then offers due next week. I wouldn't be shocked if I got 20 or 30 offers on that home. The amount of buyers that are looking right now, it's unbelievable. So FYI, you know, if you're a seller thinking about is this a good time in the market, it's excellent, excellent timing. The inventory's low, which positions you as a seller to get what you want out of the property, and the buyer demand is just huge. So what's been going on with pricing? The Milpitas average home price for November of 2023 actually dipped. You know, that's a kind of a, it goes up and down a little bit. It's at $1,401,000. A month ago in October, the pricing was at 1.7. So I don't know if that's really true. They look at some average pricing in terms of square footage and other factors. And so I would question that number is really truly accurate. I think it's still closer to the 1.6, 1.7 for an average single-family home price in Milpitas. So condominiums are holding. The average price on that is $1,052,000, which probably means why I got so much activity for the Park Place property at $888,000, because that's a bargain in terms of condo pricing. Let's see, I want to talk about properties that I've got coming up. 2116 Blue Ridge Drive in Milpitas. It's a 4-bedroom, 3-bath Chappelle home, 2,150 square feet. Looking to get that ready probably in February. So that'll be exciting. That price point is $2,198,000. And then I have 891 Beaver Creek Way in San Jose. It's a 5-bedroom, 2-bath townhouse. Really cute. And lots of square footage, and the price point on that is $998,888. So that should really be a good one. So let's talk about some of the questions that get posed to me when I'm interviewing with sellers. How will I manage inquiries and showings for my homes? So we have what's called a Supra box. It's a blue key keyless entry that you use with your phone that realtors get in to get the key to the house. And that's all automated. So I get alerts on my phone when a realtor shows the home. So I know who's coming and going, which is good, and that's a safe feature. But it also shows the amount of activity that's on the home, getting from the showings. So I kind of monitor that. I follow up with the open house activity. If there's buyers that come in that want to get disclosures or reports on the home, I email those off to them and then stay in contact with those buyers that come in that way. So there's a constant flow of information that transpires between the realtors that are showing and also the open house activity. And one last point on this note is that realtors will download the disclosures and reports for the property, and that's another indication. I get a list of those downloads, and that tells me how many realtor interests are for the home. And usually those are really hot leads, I might say, because a realtor downloading those disclosures has got a buyer that's ready, willing, and able to look at that information and maybe make an offer on the home. So that's exciting. What are the common pitfalls to avoid during the selling process? Well, when selling a home, it can be exciting, but it can also come with challenges. I'll share invaluable insights and common pitfalls to avoid during the selling process, helping you make informed decisions and navigate potential obstacles to achieve a successful sale. So when reviewing offers that come in to protect the seller, the best offer is called a non-contingent offer. What that is, or what it's valued at, is the buyer is coming in with no contingency on loans, so they've already been underwritten, they've got their loan in place. There's no contingency for appraisal, so if the appraisal comes in lower than the contract value, the buyer has to put up the difference or change their loan amount to mitigate that difference, but the seller does not come down in price. And the third thing is non-contingent on inspections or condition of the home. Once we've revealed the condition of the home that I do in the disclosure package, which is the seller's termite report or their property inspection report, and also the seller's disclosures, the buyer reviews all that before they make their offer, and therefore they make a non-contingent offer and buy essentially as is. So that's what we're looking for in a great offer. And most of the homes that I sell, at least this year, have been non-contingent because there's been so much buyer competition for the properties. So that's a good thing for the seller, and it's a nice way to protect you. What can I expect during the negotiation and closing stages? Well, when dealing with multiple offers, I usually like to take the highest and best offer, which is what we did at the 661 Cayuga Drive in San Jose. That was listed at $998, and the highest offer was $1,325,000. We didn't do a counter offer. The seller accepted the highest offer. It's kind of nice to know that that's an offer driven from the buyer's end, as opposed to counter offers, which are driven from the seller's end. And sometimes the buyer gets hesitant to accept a seller's higher counter offer, and then you run the risk of the deal falling apart maybe in the next 24, 48 hours. Typically, the buyer puts in their earnest money deposit, which is 3% of the sales price. They put that in within 24 hours of acceptance of the contract. That goes into escrow as a holding account to ensure that the transaction closes. So those are the safeguards that are put in place. Multiple offers are great. I have had an occasion where multiple offers have, the 2 or 3 top offers are the same price, and therefore we may go into a small counter situation to bring one of the buyers up a little bit. But it's great picking through all these offers, and I know the 1768 Shenandoah will have a plethora of offers on that property. There's so much buyer interest. So that's the good news. The market's great. It's a seller's market. If you want to get your home ready, give me a call, 408-945-8988 or giordanodj@aol.com. If I don't see you next week, have a great Happy New Year. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.